may be given in evidence if your case is brought to trial. Okay, you'll also note that it is being recorded on video.
Yeah.
Okay. You have the right to free and independent legal advice, and this interview can be delayed for you to obtain such advice. You were asked when you came into custody, I understand, whether you wanted a solicitor or not.
No.
Okay, and at the moment you've indicated that you're happy to be interviewed without a solicitor present.
Yeah, well, I'm the acting, for the purpose of the tape, I'm the acting solicitor in this, under the Representations Act 1995, which does involve also the Equality Law Act 2010, which is my right. So if I want to represent myself, I can.
Okay. Right. Do you wish to have a legal representative present during this? Is there any reason why you don't want one?
Yeah, no, I've got no confidence in him.
Okay, right. You were arrested yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. For an offence of harassment.
Yeah.
Okay. At the time of your arrest, you were cautioned. You were arrested by.
Yeah, I know who. Yeah, I know who.
Sergeant Mark.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know.
You were arrested, and at the time of your arrest, you were cautioned. Okay. I remind you of the caution, as this interview is taking place under those conditions.
Yeah, I know.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Right.
Okay? That essentially, I'll explain it to you, breaks it down into 3 parts so you fully understand. Okay? The first part is your right to silence. You don't have to answer the questions that I put to you today. It is your right, it is your choice whether you answer any of my questions.
Right.
Okay, no one else's. Your choice and your choice only.
Right.
Okay, you understand that?
Yeah.
Whose choice is it?
Mine.
I'm not meaning to sound patronising, I'm just making sure you fully understand.
Well, also, if I could say for tape, there's mitigating circumstances on my behalf as well, which I want to disclose, such like I have evidence here.
Okay,
right.
sir, can we...
David, let me carry on and finish explaining the caution, okay, and then we'll get into the interview, because it's important you understand your rights.
Yeah, well, I know, I've been down this road
at the
before.
moment,
you're
quoting a lot of law at me, okay, and, you know, I want to make sure you understand the basics of this interview.
Yeah, I do, okay? Yeah.
The middle part of the caution is basically saying that should this matter get to court, okay, should this matter go to the trial, and at that trial you rely on the defence, and that's the important bit, you rely on the defence that you don't mention now during this interview,
right, then
the court can look, if you decide to introduce a defence later on down the line, maybe on the first day of the trial or whatever, the court can look at that and they can make their own mind up as to why you've done that. They can look at it in a negative way, and they call it taking a negative inference. Okay, right. But in layman's terms, they will make the assumption: why have you waited this long to introduce a defence?
Well, I will be the defence. Okay, I will be the defence. I'll be the acting defence if this goes to court.
Right. I'm not talking about a solicitor. I'm talking about a defence, as in a different version of events, or a different account of what I've.
There is no different version of events. Okay? What I'm about to tell you.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The final bit is basically saying that this interview is being recorded.
Yeah.
Okay? I was about to say tape recorded, but it's not tapes anymore. 2 DVDs behind us recording everything that you and I say.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
At the end of this interview, I will seal one of those discs up. I will sign it. My colleague here will sign it. You will sign it, or you'll be asked to sign it.
And I need a copy.
And it'll be, well, you can request a copy. That's not a problem. But it will be signed, sealed, and then only at trial can a judge request that that seal be broken. Okay, you understand?
Right.
Okay. Should the judge want to listen to this interview?
Right.
Okay. There will be a transcript made of everything that I say and everything that you say, which can be read. But should he want to actually listen to how it was said, he or she can ask for the seal to be broken. Okay, and they will play the disc. You understand?
Right.
Okay. I just want to confirm something with you first off before we start.
I find you people unbelievable, right? Okay. Well, I'll tell you why. Well, let me explain to you why. Yeah?
One second. When PC Fleming arrested you, he said, "I'm arresting you to have an interview to investigate the allegation of harassment. You were cautioned at 1650 hours, and you replied, "I'm not listening. I don't want to hear." Okay,
yeah, that's right.
That's right. That's what you said.
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
Because his by lies are bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, again. Right, let me say something now, right? Okay? I find you people unbelievable, right? Okay? And I say that because you came up to my flat. Do you know what cerebral palsy is? Do you know what it does? Well, let me explain to you in layman's terms, as though you just put it, right? Cerebral palsy is a neurological progressive illness, right? That I've been born with all my life, right?
Yeah.
Okay? I can't just get up one morning and go, well, that's gone, and that. Okay? Now, the victim knows this, right? It's his own son's disabled anyway. I don't know what's the matter with his son, but I know his son's disabled, right? But anyway, what I'm saying is, okay, last year was the same, okay? They came up, Croydon Police, Croydon CID, some idiot, he looks like a tramp, by the way. I don't know his name, but he does look like a tramp, right? Okay? I'm not oil painting, but you've had me in custody for 18 hours, so I'm hardly going to look like an oil painting, am I? What I'm saying is, 2 Fridays ago, you came up to my flat at 27 in the morning, which is on YouTube, by the way, the video, okay? You came up my flat, you didn't have a warrant out for my arrest, which you should have done, okay? Also, I was not on the wanted list either, and I was told that by a solicitor, and that's the reason why I didn't answer the door, right? The only reason why I answered the door yesterday, because I made a counter complaint, what I was saying to you a minute ago, against this David Mooney on Tuesday with this Alistair Fleming. And that's why, when he said to me yesterday, do I understand, actually I told him piss off, because he's known the history with this David Mooney all along, right? And like all you all, he's done nothing about it, right? Which is the reason why we're sitting here again today, right?
Right. Okay. David Mooney then. Yeah, you know David Mooney, you know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is he to you?
All he ever was, from the beginning, was someone I knew who done karaoke's, right?
Right, okay.
Okay? He reckons he's known me from 2007. That's bullshit, because I didn't actually move into my flat till 2007, and the first pub I went to was about the late part of about 2008. So he doesn't know me anyway. He hasn't known me that long, regardless of what he tells you, right? Okay? The other thing I want to say about this arsehole is, okay, he's a weirdo, right, in every sense of the word, right? Okay? Because he has not got the message to leave me alone, right? Okay? And I'll go on about that through the course of this interview, right? Okay? But I've told him time and time again, fuck off, piss off, don't be ringing me up, don't be accusing me of ringing your phone, right? Because that's what he was doing up till last year, up to the rest of last year, right? He kept sending me these text messages, yeah, accusing me of ringing his phone. You rang me this week 4 times. Oh, did I? Oh, did I, right? Okay. Well, what's my number then? Oh, don't know about that. It's your voicemail. It's your voicemail. It's your voice. Oh, yeah. Well, how can you say that when you're saying that I withheld my number, right? Okay? In the end, I was telling him constantly via text message, because I blocked his number last January, so he could not ring me anymore, right? Okay? I blocked his number, and every time he sent me these text messages through about, I know you're ringing me, I told him piss off and whatever, yeah? And I'm telling you as it is, right? Okay? So I don't want to know the fella. I never wanted to know the fella. He's not a friend of mine. He's not an associate of mine. I don't trust him. He's gone round telling everyone my address, right? Did he tell you that? I bet he didn't, right? Okay. He knows all my business. He knows where I park my car. Everything, right? Everything that's happened to me in my life has got nothing to do with anyone else, yeah? Okay, including yourselves, right? He knows about all my business, right?
Right.
Okay, now I've never told him, because I was never that pally with him, to tell him, okay? And it all started 2 years ago, because I told him to fuck off and don't talk to me like that, right?
Right. Try and stay on point a little bit here.
Yeah.
2 years ago, there was a falling out over a karaoke.
It wasn't falling out. I told him to fuck off and don't talk to me like that, right? Well, you're saying it in a way we're mates. Let me make this very clear, yeah? We was never friends.
Okay.
He might have told you that, but let me make that clear, we were never friends, right?
Okay. Right. Are you the subject of a restraining order by David Mooney?
Yeah.
You are. Why is that?
Right. Well, you tell me.
I'm asking you.
Right, okay. I'll explain to you, right?
All I need to...
Well, let me explain to you.
The courts.
Yeah, let me explain you.
Against
you.
Yeah,
well, you've got to prove it first. You've got to prove whatever the allegation is, right? And I don't think you can somehow, right? Because I know what the allegations are. Right?
What's the allegation then, Dave?
There's 5 voicemail.
Okay.
That he reckons that I made to him on the 24th of February, yeah?
Right.
Okay. Now I swear, unless have you got those voicemail recordings? Have you got them?
No.
Well, you need them. Okay. Because transcripts ain't good enough. No, let me finish. Transcripts ain't good enough, right? Any arsehole could say that. Well, he said to me at this date and time and all that, right? And I said to him, because he tried that one last year at the court case, which I might add for the tape, collapsed. Your case against me collapsed, right? Okay? He dropped the charges, okay? And your case collapsed, and I've yet landed up with a restraining order. Now, according to the arresting police officers yesterday, that's only civil. That's only civil, mate. So, don't you sit there quoting don't you sit there quoting me about a restraining order, yeah?
Right.
When it's only a civil matter.
Dave,
calm down. Listen to me. The officer's just going through certain things.
Well, he's trying to put words into my mouth about restraining order.
We've got a copy of a restraining order. All he wanted to do was confirm that you had knowledge of it.
Well,
this is the first time we've come across
I'm not happy.
This is the first time we've come across you. You know that. We're trying to understand what's going on. I'm
telling you what's going on.
Okay.
I'm telling you what's going on. It's more him than me.
He's asking questions. We have to ask questions to try and understand.
Well, the way he sounds it, excuse me, but the way you just sounded it, right? You're trying to put words into my mouth, right?
Dave, I asked you, are you the subject of a restraining order?
Why take that up at all? It's only a civil matter. Listen, it's a civil matter, okay? Let's have a look at this restraining order. What's your name again? PC, what is it?
TDC Stowe.
Right. TD Stowe, right? Let's talk about this restraining order, yeah? Yeah, have a look at that, right?
We're here to talk about the restraining order.
We're not here to talk about that. We just wanted to confirm whether or not you were a subject, you were given one, which you've confirmed. We don't need to talk about that anymore, okay?
Right. Well, I was just told, I told my barrister at the day of the court hearing, look, I was told he's dropped the charges, right? Okay. And we've got no further evidence to provide, right? Which basically meant their case collapsed, right? Okay. And I told them on the 3rd of October, I am not accepting a restraining order, right? I wasn't found guilty, I wasn't prosecuted, I was not convicted, right? Why should I have to accept a restraining order? And do you know what her response was? They didn't even tell me I had 21 days to appeal to have this removed, right? Okay, do you know what her response was? well, you're never going to go back in there in the room again, are you? No. And you're not going to go in that pub again, are you? I went, no, but I've been barred from there anyway. Which she barred me, the landlady from this pub, barred me a year before this was issued, right? So that should not be on there anyway.
Right, Dave.
We don't need to talk about that. Okay?
Right. I'm just telling you the facts as they are.
Okay. The allegation against you, and the reason you're here today, okay, is the subject of that restraining order has made an allegation to us that you, on the 24th of February, phoned him 6 times, okay, on his mobile number.
No.
Okay. He says he didn't answer the first call, but it woke him up. There was a second call almost as soon as it stopped ringing the first time, which I assumed was something important, so answering the caller hung up. Guy switched his phone to silence and then received another 4 calls at 36 minutes past, 36 minutes past, 40 past and 40 past midnight.
But there was no voice. There was no voice.
All the calls came up blocked on my
so how can you say that's me then?
David, please let me finish, okay? I'm putting the allegation to you. I want to talk about this allegation.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm talking about this allegation as well. So how can you say that's me then? When the calls were blocked anyway, there was no voice.
David, this statement was made in March, okay? The matter was reported to O2 so they can trace the number and pass it to us. Mr. Mooney then goes on to explain that over the past 18 to 24 months he's been having ongoing problems with a male called David Marks, which is yourself, which he's reported to police and was served with an injunction on the 3rd of October 2011. The injunction states that you must not contact
I haven't
David.
Contacted him.
Let me finish. David, indirectly or indirectly, will go to the 4th public house, 116 Croydon Road.
I have not contacted him.
David, I'm not saying that you have, okay? I'm not saying you have. I'm telling you what the allegation is.
Well, I'm just telling you my answer. I have not contacted him.
Right.
This date you're talking about, the 24th of February, what I was told yesterday, that's what you're talking about.
He talks about another incident on the 17th of December where he had 11 calls which he didn't report.
17 calls?
No, 17th of December where he had 11 calls.
Yeah, well, I know nothing about that either.
He explains that this obviously stems back to August 2007 when he was DJing, and he thinks it's over the fact that he was too busy to talk to you. He tells us that ever since then his life has been a living hell.
Oh, fuck off.
Dave, I'm telling you the allegation.
Yeah, well, I know. Sorry, I don't want to hear any more, right? Well, let me show you something, right? Have a look at that.
Why should I look at that if you won't let me talk? Let me talk, and then we'll discuss, okay?
Right.
He goes on to say it's where you live and what you look like, but that's obviously not an issue. Then, on the 2nd of May, he's contacted us again, or rather he's made a statement again on the 2nd of May, about continuing problems that he's been having. Okay? He says
that's like.
Let me finish. He says that he previously reported to police about issues with yourself and about the restraining order. He then says that on the 22nd of April, I was at work when my wife was at home. About 8:30 p.m, a man from the gas board attended his home address to deal with a gas leak, giving his name and phone number. They left a card from Southern Gas Networks.
Yeah, but so what's that got to do with
They had made no call to the gas company.
So what's that got to do with me?
Somebody had made a phone call to the gas company and ordered...
so what's that got to do with me?
Obviously the allegation is that you phoned the gas board.
Yeah, well, has he got my phone number? Did he hear my voice and all that?
The allegation is that you phoned the gas board.
Well, it's got nothing to do with me.
Okay, right.
Don't know what he's talking about.
The gas man said he reported it as a malicious call. And he says he believes obviously that it was you. On the 30th of 4th, he was at home, bear with me, when at 12:30 a.m. when you received 2 calls from Metro cabs who were based near Beckenham. They said they had a cab waiting for him at the Rising Sun pub in Elmer's End. The number, their number is, well, he's put that down there.
Well, don't tell me because it's nothing to do with me.
And basically the allegation again is that you
it's nothing to do with
the taxi
me.
Firm.
Nothing to do with me.
Okay, fair enough, that's fine. On the 30th of April, Mr. Moon received a email from someone. He doesn't know who it was. He's got their details.
Did you say? Hang on a minute. Did you say whose home address?
What?
The taxi cabs and the gas.
No, the taxi was at the pub. He received a phone call from his mobile saying.
But the gas was his home address. Well, I don't know where he lives.
Surely that's on.
I don't know where he lives. They won't tell me where he lives.
Right.
And the reason why I don't know where he lives, because I wanted to get an injunction out on him, right? What he's done to me.
Fine, that's right. That's your response to that allegation. He's then saying he's received this email.
Email.
He was emailed by a third party who alerted him to comments that were being posted on Twitter by David Marks. David Marks 10 at undiscoveredtowel. I think it's probably just...
Yeah, but he hacks into my... He's been hacking into my Facebook account.
Please a copy of the email. I do not know the person who emailed me. The email details that the comments were posted on 29th of April.
He's been hacking into my Facebook account. He's been hacking into my YouTube account. And he's also now starting on my Twitter account, which is another thing I wanted to show you officers this morning, right? Okay? This is what I had last weekend for my YouTube account, right? Okay? Oh, by the way, you know that restraining order he was going on about, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? Well, last November, November the 7th it was, I was assaulted, I was attacked and I was assaulted in my own home, right? Okay?
Yeah.
Right? I was bashed round my flat, right?
Okay.
It's my belief, well, you lot, usual story, weren't interested, right? You just closed the case down just like that for no reason at all, right? I had to go through the bullshit of making 8-page statements, going down looking at the photographs, yeah? And then 2 weeks later you politely tell me, oh no, we're not interested in this anymore, we're closing the case down, right? Now, the reason why I've dragged that up is David Mooney is working for one of those pubs that came down and assaulted me, right? At the time of the assault, I did not think he was working for this pub, the Rising Sun, yeah? But now, he's working back there again, and he's been working there since October. Now, as I've told you, he knows everything there is to know about me. I don't know nothing about him, right? I don't want to know, quite frankly, right? In fact, I've been told a few things about him, right? But I don't want to know, okay? He's not a friend of mine, he's not an associate of mine, he's never helped me at all. In fact, if anything, at one stage, 2 Christmases ago, I only put a piece of rope round my neck, right? Because I was a warning of the landlord, and then he was starting with his antics, right? He's a grass as well, right? Okay, every time...
Grass.
Well, alright. He grassed me up to DWP last year.
Right.
Right? The accusations were, last February, which resulted in my benefits being suspended, yeah? According to him, Mooney, I'm having holidays to Cyprus every week, right? According to Mooney, okay, I'm fit enough to go back to work as well. According to Mooney, okay, I'm winning karaoke competitions every week as well, right? Which ain't true either, right? None of the things he said was true, right?
Yeah.
Okay? I found out from my ex-solicitor who it was, because I asked her as a favour to me, look, can you find out who the perpetrator was? And hey, presto, Mooney.
How did you find that out then?
Well, because they had to tell, the solicitor has to tell, the DWP has to tell the solicitor who the perpetrators are, right? Yeah, they do. Right. And the thick bastard left his phone number.
You're using a lot of swear words there, Dave, to talk about somebody.
Well, I hate him, alright? I hate him, okay?
Hate's a strong word as well.
Yeah, well, I've got every right to hate him, right? What he's done to me.
Every right to hate him.
Well, what he's done to me? You're joking, yeah? Right, okay. Have a look at that then. See when that was dated, yeah? And have a look.
What am I looking at?
DNA Karaoke's invited you to become friends. Now, this was after the court case in October, right? Okay? He was told by my solicitor, you're not to contact David Marks anymore, right? Okay? then this assault took place, right? And then he's sending me friend requests via YouTube, right?
Who's Brooklyn Elizabeth?
That's my email address.
Why is that your email address? What's Brooklyn Elizabeth?
She's my dog.
Brooklyn Elizabeth.
Brooklyn Elizabeth Marks, yeah.
Brooklyn Elizabeth 800.
Yeah, gmail.com.
At gmail.com is an email address for your dog.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've done that because he's been hacking into my YouTube account.
So it's not a request for you to become his friend then, is it?
Well, yeah, because that's my email address.
But no, it's not. It's your dog.
No, it's my email address. That is my email address, right? And I had to change it to that because he was hacking into my email account.
Address, David. Why is it Brooklyn Elizabeth? What relevance is that?
Because it's my dog's name.
Right.
Alright? Which I'm quite prepared to do, which I'm quite happy to do. I'm not breaking any laws.
Pretending to be somebody else.
No, I'm not. And I look you straight in the eye as well.
Right. Dave.
Is your dog at home now?
Yeah. I need to get out of this.
This is a screen print from Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. With the account Dave Marks 10 at undiscoverable. Is that you? Is that picture you? Looks like you.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you post all these statements on Twitter?
Well, look, can I look them?
Not when I say all these statements, I'll read a couple out. Dave Mooney, DNA Karaoke, is a rapist and wife batterer. His email address is inquire@dnakaraoke.co.uk. His mobile number is 07765, etc.
No, I didn't. Because he hacks into my account.
Did you post Dave Marks sings every time you walk in the room via YouTube?
That's the video. That's the video. That's one of my videos.
Right.
On YouTube.
So, you did put that post on?
Well, no. What happens is, when I put a video on YouTube, it automatically goes onto Twitter. So no, not really, no. Right.
So, what I'm saying is, this one up here is a comment about Dave Mooney.
Yeah.
And then, with exactly the same account, a posting of you singing on...
Well, as I've just explained to you, are you listening to what I'm saying?
I am. I'm talking to you.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm explaining to you, he's been hacking into my account, alright? He's done it on the YouTube. He deleted my YouTube account, right?
Okay, stop rambling and let me finish, please. Okay? My perception of what you just explained to me was that when you upload a video onto YouTube, it updates your Twitter account. That's what you said to me.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so that update, what you're saying to me is an update on your Twitter account.
Yeah.
Okay, so by process of elimination, bearing in mind that this is the same Twitter account that's posted all these.
Right.
Okay, is it you you're accepting that this is your Twitter account?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave Marks 10.
Yeah, that's right.
But you're denying that you've posted these accounts.
I'm denying that.
Right, so
that's stupid.
You're saying that Dave Mooney has gone on your Twitter account.
Yeah, because he knows my password. He knows my password. Right. He's got this illegal hacking software where you can go into your account, if you're on Facebook, yeah? And listen, let me show you, yeah? Another example, right? Here, I'm standing up for the purpose of the tape. Have a look at this, right? Now look, the time, right, that day, Monday the 7th of May, 2012, at 8:14, do you know where I was? I was asleep, right? I didn't actually get up that day till 11:30, right? Also note where he's been logging in from, Croydon. Now, as you know, I live in Beckenham. I don't live in Croydon. That's Mooney.
Right, okay.
Okay?
I'll just have a look.
That's his IP address.
Right.
Check it out. That's his IP address, right? Look, I've got to tell you also, with YouTube, right? Okay? When I started off, my ex-YouTube address used to be Dave Marks 1 at YouTube, whatever, right? Okay? He comes along, he can hack into your account, he can hack into anyone's account, right? He goes along, he doesn't need the password, by the way, right? Okay? He comes along, I've got up one morning to go onto my YouTube account, right? Deleted just like that, right? Now I'm telling you, that YouTube account took me 2 years to build up, right? I had videos of my dog as a puppy, right? And everything. It broke my heart, it did, right? And I got up one morning, deleted just like that. And do you know why? Because Mooney done it, right?
Right, okay.
Okay?
So, on here there's a tweet. Now you know how I felt when he called.
He called me a pedo. Yeah, that's right.
He's a sick, harassing arsehole who has been.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I put that on there.
So you put that on there.
Yeah, he called me a pedo. Yeah.
So a minute ago you were saying you hadn't done it in his actual account. Yeah, probably the most discriminatory tweet here you're saying.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's better than being called a pedo. And would you agree? Here you go. That's Mooney again.
So
someone's making nasty rumours about you. You see that there? That was the attachment that I received it on, yeah? And he was calling me a skiver, he's calling me a ponce, and he's also saying on that thing, because they deleted it and took it off, he was also calling me a paedophile, alright? Which I'm not.
So that was on April the 20th this year.
So, that thing that I put down there, you call discriminatory, I say it's not.
Where were the nasty comments then? Because this just...
Well, yeah, that's...
This is just...
Tony Adkins, he's a friend of mine on Twitter.
Direct message.
Someone's passing nasty messages on about you, yeah? Yeah, he also done something.
Nasty messages.
It's in that thing, below Twitter's deleted it. So I couldn't print it off.
A couple of minutes after that one about calling an arsehole and a rapist,
yeah,
you posted, if you want anyone raped, Dave Mooney is the man to do it as he specialises in it.
I didn't put that.
So you didn't put that one, which was only posted, what, 5 minutes after the one you just submitted it?
No, I didn't.
And then have you posted this known rapist, David Mooney, lives at 107?
This is what I've had to resort to. This is the 23rd of May 2011. This is what I've had to now resort to, right, by putting this notice on my front door, right? Now, they could do two things. They can either piss off and leave me alone, yeah, okay, or get the message and break my door in, whatever. But this is what I've now had to resort to. This is like the 23rd of May 2012. Time is exactly 2000 hours.